A debate on upholding good politics as Health Minister Ong Ye Kung questions the role of the opposition in Parliament, calling out its inconsistent stance on tough policies such as the GST and Section 377A. Mr. Ong highlighted the importance of responsible stewardship as Singapore prepares for future challenges. Lauren Ong with this report.
Taking a stand on sensitive issues, suggesting substantiated and alternative policies, and having them consistent throughout the years. These are qualities of a good opposition party, according to Health Minister Ong Ye Kung. He says these are missing in Parliament today, even though it's key to serving the people well.
I think just debating policy differences is just primary care, You want a full-fledged good political system that serves people, we got to go beyond that. And for the opposition party, do its homework, don't say no data is an excuse. Take a stand, even on sensitive issues, such as 377, and take principled, consistent approach to your policies.
Minister Ong also refutes earlier claims by Workers' Party MP Leon Pereira that the government tries to push a dominant narrative while disregarding alternatives raised by the opposition. He says many ideas raised by the opposition are not fundamentally at odds with existing policies.
They build upon the policies that we already have and make them better, cover more areas. Sometimes they are shades of the same policy, and we need not exaggerate their differences. Very often, WP as opposition wants more of what is already being done. Whatever the government proposes, ask for more.
Mr. Ong says WP's stance on various issues also lacks clarity. For example, the GST system. This prompted a response from Mr. Pereira.
The position that we have adopted, at least from that time, which I believe was 2018, is that we accept the reality of a GST at 7% because the amount of revenue that is generated by 7% GST is so substantial and has become such a structural part of the government revenue mix. So we do accept that the GST at 7% is something that we do not oppose, but we oppose the hike to 8% and 9%. And that was the position that we have conveyed and debated in this House from those debates from 2018.
Thank you for that clarification. So what is the difference is the 2 percentage point in GST and how you make up for it. And your proposal, amongst other things, is to shift the NIRC, which, as we explained, I think we have a fundamental disagreement on that. But may I say this, Speaker, that we can debate the issues, we can point out where are shades of differences, where are the areas where PAP government say we do this and WP or opposition say let's do a bit more, and where are the areas with fundamental differences. In the end, for this whole system to work, for this House to be a constructive chamber for debate, for us to serve the people well, we have also to decide between us, we have to uphold good politics.
Mr. Ong says that means leaders and representatives must also carry themselves well, show their integrity, honesty, and their heart for the people. And debates and spars should not pit one group against another and tear at the seams of society. Mr. Ong recalled an instance where PSP NCMP Leong Man Wai did so on foreign talent policy and wants the House not to take Singapore's multiracial harmony for granted. PSP NCMP Hazel Phua responded on behalf of the absent Mr. Leong.
At the debate, at the motion on foreign talent policy, what we did was to point out that the growth rate of foreign manpower from a particular nationality is growing at a much faster rate than other nationalities, and that is factual. So, I just want to specify that this is never a matter of race.
We have always acknowledged the angst and the anxiety of Singaporeans on many issues. But we'll see. Let's see how the debate moves on from henceforth. I just want to remind Mr. Leong and also Ms. Hazel Phua how we raise issues matter a great deal.
Minister Ong says words can be very scary and certain undertones can create frictions between communities. He adds Singaporeans must preserve the harmony that's so hard-fought and hard-earned.